EPA WA meteorologist Bobby Markovich here with your outlook for February 3rd, 2020. For your Monday, a fantastic start to your work week. If you were lucky enough or smart enough to take off the day after Super Bowl, like many people do, you'll have a very nice day to enjoy today with mostly sunny skies. The ridge is now into the region, and it was accompanied yesterday by some snow showers that took place over these areas right in here, and some of you got a few inches of snow out of that in the far northern areas. So surprise snowfall for those areas accompanying the ridge that is now over the region. So it's going to be much warmer today compared to yesterday by about somewhere between 16 and 20 degrees warmer, actually, than what we saw yesterday with that ridge off to the north. So we will be very warm today. Again, temperatures well into the 50s, maybe upper 50s down here by Philadelphia and points south and east today. This boundary is going to be very important over the next couple of days, and where that is exactly is going to determine precipitation types that we'll be dealing with. Very warm today, very warm on Tuesday, and along a warm front on Tuesday, there could be some showers here. This is mainly favoring the morning hours and then again overnight. This ridge that is in place is going to be in place through Tuesday, and then it's going to drift back off to the south. So this warm front that was that's going to be over the region on Tuesday, once that system clears, it's going to start dragging these heights further south, and we're going to have basically the warm front is turning back into a cold front as it moves off to the south again. So there's the opportunity for a few showers here on Wednesday. We'll call it a rain or snow showers here on Wednesday as this moves the boundary off to the south. And that's going to be very important because it's going to set the stage for the next system coming in. And it's going to be cold enough that this comes in very late on Wednesday night, and it's going to come in as sleet initially and then freezing rain. And there could be some significant icing with this that we're dealing with on Wednesday night and Thursday morning. And you see that here. This has been showing this for several runs in a row now over the weekend, and everything's kind of dialing in on this period here from Wednesday night into Thursday morning for being a very icy go at it for, especially in our central and northern areas. But even for areas further south, close to the Pennsylvania Turnpike, could get into some of that icing as well. So this is not going to be just a northern areas only deal as far as the freezing rain is concerned, but it is going to be in the form of freezing rain primarily. Again, could start off as sleet, but this is a warm air advection situation where you have a cold high pressure up off to the north, which is funneling in cold air at the onset at the surface, and then temperatures aloft will be torching, which means, well above freezing. So and not just a shallow layer of that either. It looks like it's a pretty deep layer of warmth aloft, and that's cold underneath is going to allow the rain to fall to the surface and then freeze on contact, and that's what we're going to have here, it looks like, here on Thursday morning. So Thursday morning could be pretty treacherous in a lot of areas until this warm air advection eventually wins over. We get into the course of the afternoon. Actually, this is early afternoon now, just far northern areas at this point hanging on to the freezing rain, especially in areas of elevation. So we're going to have to watch this closely, and then it does change to rain everywhere as we get into Thursday night and Friday. Low pressure moves along that boundary and then drags a cold front through the regions. This will be rain during that period of Thursday night and again on Friday. May end as a few flakes in our far northern areas. I don't see this being a big deal here as of yet, but we'll have to watch this closely for some back end snow here if this time's right. Usually this doesn't work out as the models show. So I'm not really high on this back-end snow deal here on Friday. But we'll have a cold front come through, and precipitation will end later in the day, late afternoon, maybe early evening, and then we turn colder over the weekend. Now, this is the next interesting thing, and this is in our 7-day forecast. This is also a listed storm signal. If you look at our long-range outlook, we had February 7th and 8th as a listed signal. This is actually coming in a day later here on it's the 8th into the 9th, actually. So it's a day later than what we have listed. But there's another wave that's being shown on multiple guidance that's going to make its way toward us. And some of these models are showing that there could be snow, especially for the interior locations northwest of I-95 here on Saturday night and Sunday morning. So we have to watch this pretty closely because this could be some accumulating snow involved with this. Depending on track. And this could end up cutting a little bit further to the north and bring more rain to the region. There's again, storm signals don't necessarily mean winter storm, but there are some indications there could be some accumulating snow in parts of our region with this, so we have to watch this one closely too. So there's really two areas that we're going to watch this week. One's going to be for the potential for significant icing, and that's going to be Wednesday night and Thursday morning, later Wednesday night, and then Thursday, most if not all of Thursday morning, could be a significant freezing rain event, and then we might be dealing with some snow here at the over the weekend here. This will be Saturday night and a Sunday. We're going to watch that period very closely because this is not the only model showing this. Canadian is on that too. The GFS has something here, but it's a weaker wave and it doesn't really fully develop it. But again, these are going to go back and forth over the next week, and we're just going to monitor it throughout the week and see what we're dealing with by the time the dust settles at the end of the week. So a lot of ups and downs this week. A lot of these thread-the-needle type situations as far as any winter precipitation is concerned. We're going to be most focused on the Wednesday night, Thursday time frame. I don't have anything from the NAM yet. Actually, this is the NAM at max range. This is actually showing late Wednesday night or early Thursday morning. It's actually a little slower than what I just showed you here with this freezing rain, but you can see at the onset, as this is coming in, it's developing that freezing rain and sleet. That would be an indication that Thursday morning here across our area would be a very similar outlook here with the freezing rain. So we're going to concentrate on this. NAM's not really in range yet, but we will try to hone in on that, and that'll be our focus. First will be the system here in the midweek as our priority, and then we'll keep an eye on this late week system potential here and see where that trends as we get past that first system later in the week. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martrich. That is your outlook for February 3rd, 2020. Have a great Monday.